My child, you wonder why I kept you hidden. You question the silence, the isolation, the seasons when it felt like no one saw you, no one heard you, and no one believed in what I whispered into your soul. But I must tell you now, what you saw as delay was divine design. I did not hide you to punish you. I hid you to protect what I placed inside you. From the very beginning, I set you apart, even before your first breath. Before your form took shape in your mother's womb, I knew you, intimately, eternally. Jeremiah 1:5 was written with you in mind. You are not forgotten, and you were never forsaken. You were preserved. Like Moses, hidden in a basket among the reeds of the Nile, I concealed you from danger the world couldn't see. There were spiritual pharaohs hunting destinies, and I refused to allow yours to be stolen. The world wasn't ready, but more importantly, you weren't ready. And so, I tucked you away, into hidden places, secret seasons, and quiet corners where no spotlight reached. While others stood on platforms, I stood beside you in silence. While others gained followers, you gained faith. While others sought influence, you gained intimacy with me. You mistook the hidden season as rejection, but I tell you, it was preparation. You were not cast aside. You were drawn close. I hid you beneath the shadow of my wings. Psalm 91:1. I kept you in the shelter of the Almighty, not to diminish your shine, but to deepen your roots. For what I am building in you requires depth, not just height. The winds of purpose will blow hard, and without roots anchored in me, the fruit of your life would have fallen before its time. So I waited. I waited with you. I waited for you to see me, even in the dark. The world didn't recognize your value because I hadn't revealed it yet. Like David in the fields, you were tending sheep while others were lining up to be chosen. They walked across the room in shiny armor, but I was watching your heart in the hills. I heard your songs in solitude. I saw your battles in silence. When no one applauded, I was listening. When no one supported you, I was shaping you. And when you wept at night, asking me why it hurt so much, I was collecting every tear in my bottle. Not one drop was wasted. You cried out, "Lord, why is everyone passing me by?" But I was answering, because I'm not sending you with them. I'm sending you apart from them. The path I carved for you was never meant to be crowded. The oil on your life requires a crushing that many are not willing to endure. But you endured. You stayed faithful. You didn't abandon me in the waiting. And now, my child, I'm bringing you into a new hour. What once felt like a prison is now becoming your proving ground. Like Joseph, you were misunderstood, falsely accused, abandoned, but not by me. I was with you in every pit, every prison, every lonely night. Because even then, I was planning your unveiling. You see, there is a time for everything under heaven. Ecclesiastes 3:1. And your time has come. Heaven has been orchestrating this moment long before you ever doubted me. Every disappointment was a redirection. Every closed door was divine shielding. I blocked what you thought you needed because it would have corrupted the treasure within you. I did not allow premature platforms to elevate you, because had they lifted you too soon, you would have crumbled under the weight of your own calling. But now the weight has turned into wisdom. The wounds have become weapons. The pain has produced power. You are stepping into the season where nothing will be wasted. The silence taught you discernment. The isolation taught you obedience. The battles taught you resilience. You know my voice now. You don't need the crowd's cheer to believe what I said. That is why I am unveiling you. Not for applause, but for assignment. This world doesn't need another performer. It needs a vessel. And that is what you have become. I have refined you in the fire, And now I am releasing you into the very places I once kept you from. Not because they have changed, but because you have. I am calling you out of the cave. I am awakening the gifts that once felt dormant. I am reviving the dreams you thought were dead. No more hiding, my child. No more shrinking back out of fear of what they'll say or who will walk away. I will go before you. I will be your defense. I will speak through you and work through you and walk beside you. The time of unveiling is not about the world seeing you. It's about the world seeing me through you. That's why I kept you hidden. That's why I protected you from counterfeit connections. I was preserving the purity of your calling. And now, that calling is being activated. You may feel unprepared, but I've already equipped you. You may feel unworthy, but my grace has made you ready. Every yes you whispered in the dark is echoing now in the heavens. The angels have been dispatched. The atmosphere has shifted. And the doors I open for you now, no man will shut. Not because you earned them, but because I've appointed you for such a time as this. You are not who you were when I first hid you. You have been transformed. You have been tempered. You have been tested. And you have passed through the fire and not been burned. The smoke of the trial no longer clings to you. You carry the fragrance of faithfulness. Now is the moment, my child. The hour you feared would never come. The season you thought had passed you by. It is here. I am unveiling you, not to make you famous, but to fulfill my purpose through you. The silence you once resented has become the sacred soil where your roots grew deep. You don't move like the world because you were never of it. You don't speak like them because my words have filled your mouth. And now I am placing you before those who once ignored you, not for revenge, but for redemption. Not to prove your worth, but to demonstrate mine. You will walk into rooms your name was never supposed to reach. You will carry authority that confuses those who once underestimated you. And they will say, "Is this the same one who used to be hidden?" But you will know the truth. You were never hidden from destiny. You were hidden for it. I did not forget you. I was forming you in places man could not see. And when the time was right, I began to shake the heavens for your release. That time is now. Every delay has aligned with divine timing. Every loss refined your character. Every unseen prayer reached me. And I am not a God who forgets faithfulness. I see your scars. I see the places where you broke, where you bled, where you nearly gave up. But still, you stayed with me. You wrestled through the nights, you questioned through the storms, but you never let go. And now I say to you, because you clung to me in the silence, I will honor you in the light. I am lifting the veil. I am opening the heavens. I am breathing on what I planted in you. Go forth now, not as one who seeks attention, but as one who carries my anointing. Your story will speak life. Your voice will break chains. Your hands will heal. Your words will rebuild. And your presence will carry peace. The waiting was not wasted. It was sacred. The hiding was not a prison. It was protection. And what I have placed in you will now be seen by the world. Not so they can applaud you, but so they can encounter me through you. So step forward, my child. Not with fear, but with boldness. Not with shame, but with power. What I placed inside of you is ready. Heaven is backing you. Destiny is calling. And I, your God, am walking with you. Now, it is time. Walk not by sight, but by the Spirit. For what's coming won't always make sense to the natural mind, but your spirit will recognize my hand upon every step. I will align people, resources, and moments you never imagined. The places that once rejected you will open wide, not because they changed, but because you carry something now that cannot be denied. I have crowned you in secret. Now I will establish you in public. And when you step into that moment, remember this. You were hidden because you are holy. You were kept aside because you are consecrated. The world didn't define you, so the world can't limit you. You are mine, called, anointed, and chosen for such a time as this. Go now. Shine with the light I lit within you. The hiding season is over. Now, let the revealing begin.